Hey guys, Liana here, and I may sound giddier than usual because we have a bit of a hit on our hands here, guys. You may recognize this image from yesterday's video, but holy cow, 13 hours, 7,000 views, but more importantly, only 15 dislikes. To put this in perspective, guys, 14 dislikes is sort of the average number I get whenever I talk about anything involving the feminist wing of video games. So this is just a group of haters that dump on everything I do. Everyone else is in agreement that it's time for gamers to take back gaming. It's time for gamers to take back the medium we love and say, thank you very much. We're doing just fine. We're not perfect. We're far from perfect, but we're a damn sight better than a lot of other online communities that like to sweep our problems under the rug, find a common enemy to beat on, and just go about our merry way and never think about what we're doing. Because that common enemy is usually gamers and video games. So we're back to that part where I have to say a great big thank you to everyone. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for the sincere, incredibly, humblingly sincere outpouring of emotion that I've been receiving over the last 12 hours. It's only been 13 hours since that video came up, and it takes about a half hour to watch it. But I've had people saying I teared up. I actually felt good. I was ready to give up. It was amazing. It was sincere. It was authentic. It was real. And it was amazing. This is gaming. What we're seeing through this response, through this rallying together against someone who has become something of a villain in our world. But we show we can work together. We're defying the stereotypes. What have we got here? We've got a whole bunch of hardcore gamers. People remember the original Metroid. Share my experiences playing that game. Remember it. We are core gamers. And what's going on? Core gamers, those misogynist shitlords of the internet, are lining up behind a woman in gaming and cheering loudly. What the hell, guys? That's not the stereotype, is it? It's amazing. So, just so you know, a few things I want to address just because you guys do care. One, why was there a not safe for work tag on the video? Because there's a C-bomb dropped in it. That's the only reason. I thought if I'm going to go there, and I did that deliberately because I think it's a sign to other women that we shouldn't be afraid of that word. It's an offensive word. Yes, it is. It's designed to do a certain thing, but I don't think we should be afraid of that word because it gives the word power. Secondly, I have heard the comments that people say I'd like to share it, but I don't want to give a certain person any more attention. I completely respect that. I thought long and hard about whether I wanted to give a certain person any more attention, and I thought that sometimes, as you Nintendo fans know, you take a blue ocean approach. You find your own little sandbox, play in that, and don't really care what the rest of the world's doing. Sometimes, though, you have to be the scrappy upstart contender who takes on the champ and delivers a knockout punch. And that's what I decided. I decided to be Rocky freaking Balboa yesterday when I recorded that and worked on it. And that was why I did it. I agree with you that we have to start shifting the dialogue away. But because it is a bit of a battle arena right now, it's sort of the paradigm where somebody had to knock out the champ or at least, have a good showing, show that there's a competitor. And the only way to do that is to get a title shot. So that's what I did yesterday. So for the thousands, literally thousands of people that watched and supported and reacted and were positive and proved every single stereotype about games in the gaming industry, thank you. We are the future. We will take back our hobby. We will bring it back stronger than it's ever been. Not because games are bad, but because we're gamers and we always want to make things better. We're never satisfied with last gen. We always want to be next gen. So we're going to keep doing the work. We're going to keep making things better. We're going to keep making gaming a more respectful, welcoming, positive place for everybody without losing the competitiveness that is fun for some people and makes it worthwhile. You know, that esport contingent, those people who want to top those leaderboards, they're gamers too. And that's cool. I mean, you know, watching some people play games, it's a work of freaking art. I have no idea how someone gets that good with twin stick controls. I'm in awe. And that's gaming. The people that want to play those casual games and maybe play 2 or 3 games a year, but they play the crap out of them. You guys are gamers too. Welcome. The people who might be thinking kind of sort of trying a console game because they've played a bazillion games on their mobile phone and want to take the next step, you're gamers too. Welcome. Welcome. You know, grab a drink and sit down. You know, and to those core fans, those people I've heard who we've shared somewhat embarrassing anecdotes all day about how many prostitutes people may or may not have thrown stupid amounts of money at in games. Thank you to you too, because those are the moments. That is sharing a part of yourself. And it's done with a snicker, and the people who sent me screen caps of their lollipop chainsaw achievement, knowing I would make fun of them because I'm that kind of asshole. Thank you. This is gaming. This is gaming. This is allowing ourselves to be imperfect people with drives and urges and the need to be awesome. And the need to understand we're not angels. We're people. Which means we have ranges of emotions, and we have aggression, and we have anger, and we have the desire to do good and to make an impact and to be actors in our world, even if that world that we can affect is digital. And for God's sakes, we exist below the waist, and that's okay. That's how we procreate as a species. So to everybody who considers themselves a gamer and who thinks that's worthwhile and is not going to be ashamed, who is going to stand up loud and proud with me, fly our flag, and take off those scarlet letters, thank you.